I can't believe, David, that 73 people with bad breath, with bated breath, are waiting. And
Don't go live yet. Don't go live yet. I have to block.
Yeah, I think it's a little too late for that. And you got some nose hair. I'm sorry, David. I have to tell you something. Now, I am 5 years your senior. So I am allowed to tell you that when we men reach a certain age, we get hair coming out of all kinds of places.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So, the next time just... Oh, are we live?
I'm waiting for the live button.
Well, you're hurting for business if you're waiting for that. Hello, everybody. Hello. We are so happy to be here on Monday night. Golly gee whiz. It's been almost 2 years. Has it been 2 years since we've been doing Two Chaps, David? I don't know.
Almost. A year and a half.
Really?
Almost.
You look like you're losing some weight or some more weight. You look thin.
I must have lost 4 pounds just this weekend. Umpiring in the Texas heat.
Oh, the Texas heat. Is that some kind of barbecue sauce? Texas heat?
It could be. No. I was umpiring softball contests. So I lost some weight. I'm sure I lost weight. And you don't eat heavy when you do that or you get sick. So I ate very light this weekend.
Yeah, my eating habits changed dramatically after New Year's because I have a good time from Labor Day till New Year's Eve. I have a good time. And if I have to gain 10 pounds and get my holiday pants out, I do that. But it just, for me, I guess it comes off. But I am so energetic, it just comes off. But I know it can be harder as you get older when you put on weight. And I've put on some weight as I've gotten older. It's harder to lose it when you get older.
What is someone... what am I drinking? It's water from an iceberg. No, it's a liqueur called Hypnotic.
Oh.
We'll see if it works. But Scott's getting better looking every second, so it must be working.
Please. Thank you. I was busy trying to get my old cell phone from that octopus this weekend, and I couldn't find it. I did have a rendezvous with a very friendly sturgeon, but he wasn't very helpful either. So, anyway, for those of you who may not know, I threw my cell phone in the ocean last August. Accidentally, not on purpose. It was an accident. Well, let's see. I guess
say hi to Dee.
There's Dee.
Look at his face.
Hi, Dee. What did she do? What are you doing talking to Dee on a cell phone?
She's with me. She's here with me.
She's talking to Tam Tam. You know how there's like living room Barbie, garage Barbie. Tam Tam is I'm still in my PJs Barbie from this morning.
My PJs.
Tammy, did you do house cleaning in your night attire?
Yes, I did.
Well, I hope you're going to change before you slip into the bed after the show tonight.
Okay.
We don't want that funk in the bed.
I just mean for David's sake. I don't care what y'all Texans get up to, but I'll tell you what.
Well, fortunately, Scott, there's a wall facing the other side, so I'll just turn towards the wall.
Yeah, you better have an oscillating fan too. How come nobody wants to know what I'm drinking? Because it's just Coca-Cola.
It's tea. It's dark water.
This time it's Coca-Cola, and it's not spiked with anything. It's Coca-Cola. How is everyone? How is? Hey, some updates. Robert, success with the surgery. They didn't have to put in a stent or replace. They repaired the valve.
Right.
A much quicker recovery. So we are thrilled. I don't know if Robert and Lori are here, but I know a lot of people kept them in their prayers. We mentioned, and they let us know that happened. You guys heard that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lori's
So,
been kind enough to give us some updates, so that's been great.
Yeah, we saw the updates. I read all of that, and that's all wonderful. So, answer to prayer. That's wonderful, Robert. That's great. You're going to have a faster recovery. Anybody else who wants to say a prayer for a man named Michael? Michael is married to Mary. Mary is sometimes in the chat, and Michael and Mary, not Carmen and Kevin, but Michael and Mary, we're going to come sing at Ocean Grove. They've come a couple of times. They bought the music, and he fell, and now he needs surgery, and they're not going to be able to come. I just got an email from Mary earlier today. Yeah, so Kevin and Carmen, who's always in the chat, Carmen might be here tonight. Kevin and Carmen are coming, but Michael and Mary now can't because of his falling down and needing surgery. So we'll have prayers for him. And you know what, Michael? The music is going to be even better next year. And we'll sing for you. And you and Mary can watch us from home. But we're sad to hear that.
Quick recoveries. I hope everything goes well. I'm sure it'll go well. So positive thoughts, vibes, and prayers
for anyone.
And for speedy recovery. Godspeed on that recovery.
Absolutely. Now, what are we missing anything? It's hard to see.
Robert's in the chat, so we can say hello to Robert. He's in the chat.
Yes, good. And remember, everybody, I know there's a lot of chatting going on, and David and I can't read, don't see it all. We can't, read all of it. So if I
read the chat, you'll see a lot of this, and
right.
Y'all don't want to see this. So I'm focusing on you here, and we're going to do things.
We are.
Now I'll look for start, stops, and who gets what, but I can't read the text, and I'll be rude. I'll be doing this the whole time, and I don't want to do this. So.
Yes. So, okay. I don't know. What should we, I don't know if we have, so I see that the Revive It sisters are here. They help moderate. I don't know if any of the other moderators are here, but in advance, I want to thank anybody who, any of our moderators with wrenches. There's Karen. Thank you. Oh, yeah, she's here. Okay, good. So thank you both for helping out with that. During intermission, let's make an announcement about the what's going to happen Thursday night, because some of you know that we double booked, and we'll tell you at intermission 9 o'clock how we resolved that for Thursday night.
Sounds great. Okay.
Yeah, why not?
So you have your tea. I have my liqueur. Jack's in here. He's being nice. He's napping already. And you ready to sell some things?
Yep.
All right. We only have 64 likes. Thumbs up. That's weird. But okay. 71.
I will put in David's starts and stops, and he will put in mine. Please, everyone, we love you. Love you. But please hold your congratulations until we officially announce the winner. There is a reason for that. We're not just being picky poo. There's a reason for it. So thank you, everyone. Let us tell you who the winner is first, and then we can say congratulations. David ships from Texas. I ship from Southern New Jersey. If you're new, don't be shy. Don't feel like, well, I don't know. Come on and just get in there, okay? It's a lot of fun.
Say hello.
Say hello. Don't feel like, well, I'm not one of the regulars. If I win, people might. No, we love old folk. We love new folk, okay? So don't be shy about coming in. And if you're watching and you see something, just jump on in there. Remember, there's a lag. Hit refresh. And let's get started. David, you are first.
Great. My start's going to be 15.
It's in there.
Wonderful. Okay, it is a pottery paperweight.
Ooh.
Potteries they make things that for everyday use, and sometimes someone comes up with a design, very simple design, nice little dome, and its only use is for be a paperweight. If you have a large cookbook, or you can place it on napkins so they don't fly away when it's hot and that ceiling fan's going 90 miles an hour. Let me show you the pattern. Nice swirl pattern on top.
I love a swirl. Not a swirly, but a swirl. You know what a
Is
swirl
chewing on
is?
something. This is 2.5 inches tall, and the base is 2 3/4 wide. And it's got two. That's the signature. It's two leaves. That's the Potter signature. I wasn't able to identify it. I clipped my nails for this. I should have filed them.
Oh, I didn't clip mine.
Oh, I groomed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You bragging or complaining?
Wonderful glaze.
On it? Oh, yeah. Oh, I love that glaze on that, David. Oh, it's swirly like a snail.
Almost like a snail, yes. Okay, I don't see any interest, and we're not going to count it down. Let's do a hard stop and bring it back.
The hard stop is in. We will bring it back. And how about we go to yours truly now? And I've got for you sort of some starter pieces. This little collection here starts at $15, and we'll just see if anybody's out there. You know, I like to throw out sort of starter pieces for depression glass, but not everybody cares about matchy-matchy. This is pink. I know it looks orange. It is pink, and it is the Jeanette Windsor pattern, which looks like Waterford, but that's not what it is. So Jeanette Windsor, the diamonds are innies, not outies. Made from 1932 to 1946, and this was not a reproduced pattern. So don't worry about has he got reproductions or not. As you know, many of the patterns were reproduced. This isn't one that was. This isn't one that was. There's a cover sugar bowl. That's $15 alone. Again, the Jeanette Windsor pattern. I love a sugar bowl, and I love a lid. Excellent condition. It is chipless and crackless.
Sharon is in at 15.
Alrighty. And then 3 berry bowls, dessert bowls. By this time in the 30s, you're starting to move away from berry bowl and berry sets. That's an antique, it's still around, but you start to hear sherbets, and not all sherbets are footed. So if you want to call it a berry bowl, go ahead. But you can refer to it as any kind of little bowl. And these also don't have any chips or cracks in them. So the sugar bowl and the 3, the Jeanette 1932 to 1946 Windsor pattern, the opening bid was $15, and I'll count them down. And it is pink. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. No, finger bowls were not. With dinner sets like this, cheap depression glass, finger bowls weren't a part of the service. You had to be a little fancier to get a finger bowl with wouldn't be in depression. Anyway, I shouldn't have stopped the count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. But good guess, Miss Sarah. Okay, that's the Jeanette.
Okay, so your winner, Sharon Elaine. Sharon Elaine.
Okay, at 15. What was the?
At 15, yes.
Okay, Sharon got it for the opening bid at 15. Great, Sharon. I'm wondering if you collect it. Are you starting a collection of depression? I love it. Hey, okay, let's go back to David now. Exit solo layout, and there he is. Solo layout.
Okay, well, this next start is $25 for.
Oh, you got to give me 25.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it is. There you go. Okay.
Wonderful black glass vase. I always said base because it's written down next to vase. Not your typical. I do have another one coming up. Ellie Smith, the trophy style with the silver overlay, the large one. But this one's unique. I've never seen this one before. And similar to the Ellie Smith, if you hold up to something bright, you can see that deep, deep amethyst color. And it has these really nice panels, this wide panel and then ribbing between the large panels. So one little rib panel, another rib panel, and then the ruffled top. And that would look nice on a smaller base. I do have a large base, but that's just like way too big for that. But ready for a gorgeous arrangement. If you are collecting black glass already, this would be a nice addition. I don't have room for it. I have one shelf dedicated to some black glass, and that's it. I'm not trying to collect anymore. So when I see this beautiful stuff, I pick it up and I get it for you.
For yous guys.
For yous guys.
All of yous.
Let me see if I can get the detail. It's good. It's so
It's unusual.
shiny. It's gonna get you'll see all that reflection from the ring light and everything. No chips. No, it does have some watermarks here on the edge that can be cleaned off. Just get some Barkeep's friend. Scrub that off. I'll do that before it ships, as a matter of fact. But it's wonderful, wonderful. No chip on the bottom. What I love, and Scott will tell you to attest to this, when you see that wear on the bottom from the shelf, that's old glass. Where that ring is, it's just from being on that shelf so long. This will probably date back to the 30s. What are you sniffing for, Jack? Okay, I'll count this down. 10, 9, 8. Do we have a bid?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
And while we're waiting, yeah. Okay. So he put the count. So I'm in, and
There we go.
Catherine
Tate.
No, I think it's Jan Marie at 35.
Oh, okay. See, 25, 35. Okay.
Yeah. Let us call it Jan Marie at at 35.
Got it. Thank you so much.
And yes, Sharon, yes, I know about the there's two things I need to answer.
Go ahead.
And no, I'll just write to people because I can't. A lot of people try to I got you, Sharon, no worries. Somebody else said something, but anyway, it went by too fast. Exit solo lay. Okay. All right. See, it's hard. That's what happens. It's like when I read the chat, if there's like 3 or 4 different things people are asking me about, it's like I want to answer everybody, but I got to keep going. So I'll write to you. I got you, Sharon. I saw that. And it was whatever else someone said. I saw that as well. So we're good. Now, next I've got, David, this starts at $15. I don't know if anybody's going to want these. It starts at $15, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 12 of these. Now, I know you old timies know what these are. I remember these because, anyway, what is it? David, don't tell them. They know. I've got 12 of them. Let's just, yeah, I have 12 of them, but the bidding, we're going to start at $15. And I guess I should give you a different hint. Because if you look in there, you're going to see the Hazel Atlas mark right there. And then you'll see a lot of wear. Yeah, so they are furniture caster coasters. And your boy has 12 of them. There were different sizes. This is
Jean-Marie is your opening bid at 15.
Oh, okay, Jean-Marie. That's the larger. Now, I'm not selling the big ones. I'm selling the little ones.
Ginny Max at 16.
These little ones this is perfect, and they would come in a box. They were green, they were amber, and they were clear. And this is how you kept your carpets, your Persian carpets and that kind of thing from getting holes in them. Yes, hard to believe. You would put this glass underneath all 4 feet of the chairs and the sofas, and it wouldn't break. You'd sit on it. And once a year, usually in the fall or whenever, I remember my mother remembering as a girl, her grandfather would call her father, come on in, it's time to roll up the carpets. And they would move all the furniture, roll up the carpets. I have to ask her if they turned the carpet or put, sometimes a different carpet would be put down, but they would move all the furniture, roll up, and my grandfather would go help. My great-grandfather did. My mother was remembering that. You guys ever had grandparents that did that way back? This would have been back in the 50s when my mother was a little girl.
Bonnie's at 20.
Or maybe the late 40s. I don't know how far back she remembers. But anyway, that's what they are. And you've got enough here for a sofa, if it only has 4 legs, and 2 chairs. There's 6 of them. And there's the other 4, and they're all the same size. So you can really save your carpets and put your furniture up like they did in the 30s. It also is helpful for wooden floors too. So we'll count them down. 10, 9. And you know, with that Hazel Atlas mark in there, that disappears when you get into the 50s. The Hazel Atlas mark is gone. So you know they're older than that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. What am I going to do with these things? I don't want them to get in the way.
And it looks like your winning bid is Jenny Mac at 30.
It bleeped. Was it Jenny Mac at 30?
Jenny Mac at 30. Bleep.
Okay, Jenny Mac at 30. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you for letting me run my lips a little bit extra on that.
And thank you, everyone else who bid.
Absolutely.
And my next start is, let's go with the black trophy vase from Ellie Smith. This is starting at $30. It has a silver overlay. This is one of the larger ones. This is almost, this is an exact replica of one Scott gifted me. And I found this larger size again, and
Nice.
Scott was gracious enough to gift me one of these. This one is 8 1/4 inches tall.
Nice.
And the handles, you're looking at 6 1/2 inches wide with a nice silver overlay. just classic L.E. Smith black glass. Again, with bright light or sunlight, you can see that it's super, super dark amethyst. This is the largest of the trophy vases they made, or loving cups, as they call them. Now, this one has the round base, not the diamond base. So just depending on taste, what taste you have. But I have both. Why not have both? Scott gift the one he gave me had the round base. I do have one with a diamond base. And it has the one Scott gave me has the dancing nymphs, I think it is, Scott. The nymphs that are on the pressed pattern.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember.
But that's a popular pattern they have with the pressing with the dancing nymphs on
yeah,
them.
those little nymph things, whatever they are.
But I love the base. Love the fact that it has this collar towards the bottom and that it's trophy shaped. And if you don't like the silver overlay, just turn around and just have the black gloss. But it's nice to have that silver. And this silver's in great shape, as old as these are.
It is. You have your high bid right now is Gina Mackey at 30.
Okay, we'll count it down. 10, 9. We don't dilly-dally. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll wait for that stop. And let me mark that sold, and I will wait to see who is getting it.
Catherine Tate at 45 is your winner. Catherine with a K, Tate, T-A-I-T, at 45.
Thank you so much. Thank everyone who bid. I appreciate it.
Next up, starting at $22, is an exceptional etched gilded pink tidbit. I'm going to stop buying these because they just don't sell well. I think the clear ones, this might be, I'm kind of down to my last 2 or 3 of them, but this is really pretty. It's more of an, well, it is an oval shape. It's chip free and crack free. There's not a whole lot of talking you can do about a tidbit. I'm not going to spend 20 minutes telling you everything that you could put on it, because you know what to do with this. Look at the etch, and it's pink, and it's gilded. It's fire polished. It's made by one of the good 1920s and 30s glass companies that they have been, that was, and everybody produced a tidbit.
Cat treats.
Yeah. It's always, anyway, that's it. So 1930s, 1928 to 1938, pretty good. Estimate for the age of it. It's when they were popular in these colors. And what else can you say? The measurement, I guess that's one thing I could say. They're usually about, they're all about, that is 11 and an inch, 11 and an inch, 11 and a little smidgen by about 9.5. I don't know where my ruler is. I'm always losing it. So I have this big yardstick. I always lose that ruler. And the center handle depression glass pink tidbit tray is 20. It starts at 22. Are there any bids on the pink tidbit tray?
I do not see a bid.
Put in that stop. Hard stop. Put it away. Bring it back at the end. The last. Well, I won't get into that now. It was something about a tidbit tray, and it was not important. But let me put it where I won't forget it. Okay. Ugh.
Suze, stick around, and we'll bring it back.
Yeah, we will bring it back. That's how. If we don't, we'll bring it back because we try to do anyway. We'll bring it back. Ready,
yeah, we'll
David?
bring it back.
Okay. There's your solo layout, and what are you going to start with?
This next start is the $15. for
Okay.
this wonderful, wonderful MCM Console Bowl. Look how sleek this is. Wonderful blue.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's got I think it's just the way the firing was. It's not iridescent, but it catches light like it is iridescent.
Yeah.
So nice. Let's see. This is going to be 11 inches wide, and then amazingly only 2 inches tall. So 11 by 2.
Mm.
It does have that small foot on the bottom. So you MCM fans of mid-century modern that are still hanging around, like Tammy and I, we love it. I love my antiques too. I'm more antique upstairs,
Yeah.
but two of the larger rooms downstairs definitely mid-century modern, and across the board, late 40s going into 70, 71. So
Okay.
we're all over the place. But this is a nice pickup from Round Top, and not much more you can say. But you can find similar colored glass to accompany this and make a nice little vignette.
Yeah.
And not much more I can say about that. You can find candles that match this, other type bowls to match this, candy bowls to match this as well. Okay, I'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You ready from? Yep, there it is. It's in there. Rhonda Gentry at 36, David.
Rhonda Gentry.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, everyone who bid. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Rhonda. And all right. I don't know why that clock just chimed. Ignore it. um, let's do this. I have another antique Victorian picture frame. Sorry, in mahogany. Ignore the print. I didn't take it out. The print is new. It's just take it out, throw it away. It's whatever. 1960s. Somebody just took that off of a calendar and put it. Well, don't throw it out if you don't want
It's
to.
still a handsome print. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Everybody will scream at me if I say throw it. It's just the print means nothing.
I know, but I mean, people like architecture. I mean,
I
they might love it.
I know. Yeah.
What's your start?
I'm not selling it for the print. I'm selling it for the frame.
Okay.
So, yeah. 20. It starts at 25 because it's an 1880s frame with like a 1960s. I don't know. So there's the back of it, but it's one of the deep dish pizza Victorian frames. If you like to collect dust, this is your frame. So again, this was the style, either walnut or mahogany. Then you have ebonized portions of it, which is black paint. And then usually there's some type of a gilded decoration. This one measures the picture that you put in it without a mat of any kind is 7.5 by 9.5. So it's not an 8 by 10, 7.5 by 9.5. And take a look at the back. I love the old wooden backs. Love it. Yes, if you're going to put a print in it, you all already know, put something in between the wood and the print because the wood will seep through and ruin your whatever is in it. I do love these old wooden backs, though.
Your high bid now is 32.
They're almost like shadow. They're almost, they're deep like shadow boxes would be. And very typical for frames that would be seen in the late Victorian era, 1880s, 18. You start to get into a lot of oak as you get closer to 1900, and the old dark mahogany and the walnut. The styles just change. What does it say? Gosh, I can't. Oh, thank you for putting that. So we'll count this down. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. On the deep dish pizza, Victorian picture frame, just pull the nails out. Get a pair of pliers, pull these nails out, and do whatever you want. Save the old back if you.
Save it.
Save it. If you're afraid to put the back on top, then put something in between it. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Oh dear.
Okay. Patsy M is your winner at 43.
Is she?
Wait a minute.
I think it's Christina Campbell.
Christina Campbell
41.
before the stop.
Okay. Christina Campbell at 41?
41 before the stop, correct.
Okay. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, everyone who placed bids. Patsy, you won, I think, the one with the mirror. And that's mailed. I don't know if that's gotten to you yet, but I think you won the one with a mirror in it, like last week or the week before. But that was Christina Campbell?
Christina Campbell.
Okay.
41.
Thank you, Christina. I appreciate that. And thank you, everyone who placed bids. I buy them every time I can find them. Every time I can find them, I buy them because they're supercalifragilistic. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, the next item I have is handmade and old. And this is starting at $35. If you have a grandson or a nursery or a grandfather that does woodwork or a father that does woodwork, they're going to appreciate this. Can you imagine this in a little boy's nursery or a little child's nursery or in a woodworking? This is hand done. It's a rocking horse. So obviously hand carved. I'll show you some of the detail. You see, not all, like the ears don't exactly match. The banding here from the tack on the horse isn't exactly symmetrical, but very well done. Just like a toy rocking horse. I'll give you measurements in a second. I just want to show you the detail. I love finding things like this where the tail's not broken or part of the rocker stem isn't broken.
Yeah.
Or none of these are missing, but you see the brads or the nails that were placed in there. Very lovingly done. Nice finish. Just a wonderful, wonderful piece of art, actually, when you get down to it, that someone took their time lovingly. I can imagine this being gifted to one generation, and then sadly, it was donated at some point.
Yeah.
For me to find it, but your luck or my luck, you can regift it to somebody. From edge to edge, the rocker is 10.5 inches long. And this rocking horse will stand from ear to the bottom of the rocker, 8.25 tall. So it's not going to take up a lot of space on a shelf or a windowsill.
Yeah.
I would imagine this was done. I mean, I don't know the age. I mean, this is just hand done. It's a nice light wood. There is some patina to the lacquer. You can see it's starting to alligator here between the ears. It's starting to alligator here on the hip of the horse. So it's got some age. I mean, at the earliest, maybe early 70s. I mean, probably as early as, I don't know, 40s. It's the lacquer is not that old. I would start to attribute it to the 30s or the 20s. We get that real heavy alligatoring, Scott, that
Yeah.
we see on some furniture, but you can see where it's beginning to. So that's why I would attribute it to maybe late 40s, early 50s. We're
Mhm.
starting to gator here on the shoulder,
I
and
see.
don't refinish that. Let it age. Let
Love
it keep gatoring. My only thing, I think this is perfect. I would have loved to have seen maybe a piece of string or something for, I don't know. I'm being too picky though. This is a great, to me, it's a awesome piece of art. Nothing's cracked on here, just lovingly done, lovingly well kept, and unlovingly donated at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, this should have been passed down from generation to generation, but you never know people's circumstances. You
Right.
could have had a couple that didn't have a kid later on in life and it just got donated instead
Well,
of giving it.
that's like me, David. Who knows? I mean, I'm what's called a dead end. I don't have any children, and I'm the depository or repository for all of the family history. So when I go, there goes it. There it goes. Oh well.
Aw,
I mean,
that's a sad thought.
well, hey, long life lived, happy.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to count it down. 10,
Okay.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If someone's into woodworking, this would be a nice Father's Day gift. Give it to your grandson, son, horse lover, woodworking lover, who knows. And I'll wait for the stop.
Mm-hmm.
I'll place that here. Thank you, everyone who kind enough to bid.
There it is.
And working horse, and we are at. Let me do a refresh real quick. Top chat, live chat, and we are at Jenny Mac, I believe.
Oh, yes.
Okay, Jenny Mac.
It looked like it.
Thank you, everyone who bid. I really appreciate it.
Now, what should I do next? I'll do this. This will start at 20. Now, I had one of these before. I can't remember how long ago, but I'm going to pair two things together. It's kind of a marriage. It's not, well, you'll see. Starting at 20, remember when I had one of these, David? It's not a roulette wheel. You already know this is for nuts. This is old.
Oh, yes.
Now, on the back, there's this wonderful old label, and I had done all the research before, but it says back here, products of the California Redwood Forest. And when we looked all this up, when I had the one before, this was way back, I even think into the teens. So this thing, I am sure, is at least 100 years old. And this is made of wood from the Redwood forests. Now, the interesting thing is, so we know the nuts would go here. This is a complete solid metal piece. You know, the ones that we had in the 60s and 70s, that log, all the little accoutrements would fit down. Well, that's not what this is. That's to put the nut on it and crack it like that, because it's a solid right there. But I'm going to add to it, to sweeten the deal, a nut cracking set. Yeah, now I know the one that we're all used to, the picks, there's a spot where they fit. So I know they don't go together. However, there's that, right? At least 100 years old. Guess what? The design patent date is on these. Look at that nut. Forget the tattered old box. And they match. 1960? No. The patent date on this, the design, and it's right up in here. It says design patent, January the 28th, 1889. David, these have a patent date of 1889. So they're probably from 1889, 1890, 1891, patent dates, and then the dates come off. A patent date of 1889. And guess what? They match. These go with it. It's the same. Now, there are only 7 of these. There were probably 8. So there are 7. Oh, that makes me not want to go to the dentist. So there are 7. Oh, don't drop that. That'll end the live sale very quickly. I have on very thin pants. So there they are. The picks and the 1889. 1889. So we're going to add that with the Redwood Forest. This is probably from 1925 or before because I had one of those. Now, all of that and no bids. All right. Maybe everybody was waiting, so we'll give it a second. At least you're wearing pants. I do have short pants on. Back in the... Huh? What?
Why are you mentioning what pants you're wearing?
Because someone said, at least you're wearing pants. At least you're wearing pants, Scott. Because I almost dropped one. And if I didn't have pants on and I dropped one of these.
What was the date again? Was it January of 1889?
Yeah. January 28th, 1889.
So that hardware is older than the statehood of North Dakota, South Dakota, Montana, Washington, Idaho, Wyoming, Utah, Oklahoma.
Really?
Think about it.
Well, I'll count it down. I hope so. I see there's a bid of $20, so we'll count it down. Ready? Here we go.
Somebody bidded.
Yeah. 10. Thank you. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it.
Yeah, you get fun facts here. You get your taste of Wikipedia every now and then. Thank you, Wiki.
Whew.
And let me refresh really quick. And here we go. Top chat, live chat. And we have Ali Monty at 26 before the stop. That's right, Debbie G. Keep on cracking.
Ali Monty. Okay.
You can have a plethora of your friends and family as you sit there and enjoy your nuts. You can have your friends and family chanting, crack those nuts.
But only 7.
Crack those nuts.
Well, maybe 8. 1 can do the nut cracking and the other 7 can do the picking. I tell you what I will do at just before we go to intermission at 9 o'clock. Since there was one bid that came in after the stop, if you're still here and still interested, I'll throw this up at 9 o'clock so that you don't have to hang on until 10 if that was the only thing that you wanted. So we'll throw that on just before we intermission at 9.
Yeah, but we move fast anyway. I mean, you're not going to be here all night.
Yeah, we go fast.
Yeah.
Okay. What's up,
Poet
David?
Vic says we're very entertaining tonight. I don't know if it's me with the liquor and you with the caffeine. I don't know.
Caffeine does nothing to me.
We usually have a good time. Yeah, caffeine does nothing to Scott. So
yeah, I don't know. Maybe
it's the sugar.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Anyway, it's your turn, and I'll put.
Okay.
I will put.
Let's do the
I'm so glad everyone is here tonight.
Let's do the glasses, banded rings.
Mm.
You like this banded ring pattern, don't you?
Anchor Hawken.
Anchor hawking, starting at 24.
Okay. I love
Now, I know
that.
Scott has a tidbit tray, so you're in for a little treat. So these, you get 4 of these
Yeah.
with the silver rim on top. There's 4. They're in excellent shape.
Mhm.
Let me hold one.
Yeah.
But talking about tidbit trays, I'm gonna sell later a matching one, same pattern with the banded rings.
Mm-hmm.
So we have these 4. Let's concentrate on the glasses. They're not going to take up a lot of space.
Mm-hmm.
These stand 5.5 inches tall. You get 4. Very well cared for. You got the silver banding on top. Just a classic pattern. Let me get. Let's see. That was in great shape. This one's in. Let me show you what's in good. What I call good shape. Where these were cared for, not machine washed. Maybe they scrubbed a little too hard, and I'm having difficulty trying to find it. That's how much. There's not that much wear on this band. That's where the wear is, about those 3 inches right there, and it's not much wear.
Yeah.
The one that is in
Reasonable.
what I say reasonable to good expands about 3.5 inches, and it's in between my 2 fingernails here, and I will zoom in. You get a little bit of wear there. This could have been the frequent flyer, the one they use the most. Because on the other side, it's perfect. So you've got 4 excellent shape glasses, classic pattern, catches all the light, catches just very pretty to look at as well. But use it. Please use it. I don't know if there are any bids.
Let me see. I was admiring the glass. Let me back up.
Sure. Are they for highballs? I would say these were basically a water glass from.
Yeah, they by that
a
time.
common water glass, tea, lemonade.
Yeah. You have Valerie Beckage has a bid of 24.
Okay, we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You're gonna get 4 of these. 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Mm-hmm.
Classic pattern. It surprises me that when I find these, it really does. As in good shape as they are.
Yeah. I love that pattern. It's just so simple.
Valerie, thank you so much. And thank you everyone that put up with that rambling.
Okay, since it's 5 of 9 and we've got some announcements at 9 o'clock, let's throw this back out. I don't know. I don't remember who it was, but if you're still here, it's back and it's $22. It's a pink elegant glass, center handled. We all say Tidbit today. Sandwich tray, cracker tray, cookie tray. It doesn't matter. They weren't real. It wasn't like the fussy Victorians where, heaven forbid, you put an oyster on a dish that was supposed to hold a cookie. You wouldn't get invited to Mrs. Astor's party. But they weren't quite as fussy as we get into the Depression, so I called it a serving tray. And there it is in pink with a really beautiful etch. This is acid etched. Most of the gold is there. Again, the gold comes off, and there are a few, you'll see it, like it starts to come off a little bit here. So you can maintain it fine, just don't scrub it. And of course, you guys already know that. I'm not.
Well, there is your bid from Sue's.
It's just okay, Suze. Well, you were the one that was interested in earlier. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Oh,
Tasty cakes.
Oh, I would put tasty cakes on there.
From the Wawa.
Wawa tasty cake.
Wah wah, tasty cakes.
Nobody bakes a cake as tasty as a tasty cake.
Okay, your winner is Sue's
Is that just
Bristle. Sue's Bristle.
bristle?
Bristle.
Bristol?
SUZBRASUELL.
Wait, I lost it. I don't think I know you, Suze. So if you'll send me your information, is it Bristle or Bristol? I'm so sorry. You know how my eyeballs are, and it's gone already. But oh, there it is. Hold on, slow. Wait. So Suze Brissol, if you'll send your, if I don't already have your information, if you'll kindly send it to me, your full name, your mailing address, tell me if you have a PayPal account or not. If you do, give me the email address associated with your PayPal account. If you don't have one, let me know as well. That's very important information, because if people don't have a PayPal account and they don't tell us, we'll send an invoice to your email and you'll never get it.
She says she has bought from you before, but she will send it again. No
Well,
problem.
Okay, that's fine. You actually don't have to, as long as it wasn't on eBay. If it was through live sales, I've got it. So thank you, Suze. Now, David, it's intermission because it's 9 o'clock.
What to do? What to do? What do we intermit about?
Well, I have an announcement about Thursday night.
Do tell.
Okay. We double booked ourselves.
Not we.
Well, I didn't, but it's fine. Just so everybody knows, this Thursday night, now listen, this Thursday night, last week I announced, that I was going to do a Home for the Holidays sale this Thursday night. The very next day, some other folks who I'm friends with also planned a sale, and we were going to overlap each other. So we started talking today about we need to compromise, because that was an accident. They didn't know I was doing anything. I didn't know they were doing anything. So we decided together that we would combine. So I said, okay, I'll go to Dee's channel. That's what I'm going to do. So Thursday night at 7:30 Eastern time on the Thrill of the Thrifts channel, please join Dee, the Thrill of the Thrift, Tammy from Vintage Uprising, Texas, and the Revive It sisters from New Jersey, and me. All together, starting at 7:30. I'm still doing my Home for the Holidays. Everything that I'll sell that night will be from the various holidays, and I'm going to do a haul tomorrow to show you in advance. So I wanted to announce that we all came together, and I said that I would not have it on my channel, but I'll come over and join them, so that, because it was one of me and 4 of them, they would all have to change. So I said, I'll compromise and I'll come over. I'm excited. I can't wait. So we'll all be together. Is that okay? I haven't even told Heather yet. Yes, Heather, you know, because I sent you the thumbnail. Tammy redid the thumbnail. So thank you. See,
Which thumbnail?
not the one where I'm sitting there with no clothes on. Thank you very much. I know that's the one you're talking about.
I don't know.
Yes,
I'm not part of this sale. I wasn't invited. All I know is that Vinny and I were not invited.
Well, I wasn't invited. I was doing my own thing. They were doing their own thing. And I think somebody took that Robert Redford 1970s Playgirl pose and stuck my head on it.
Redford didn't pose for Playgirl.
Or Playboy, whatever.
No, that was Burt Reynolds.
Well, I don't know. But okay, that's fine. Are you sure? On Dee's channel. So everybody on Dee's channel, The Thrill of the Thrift, and you have to subscribe. That's not to trick you into subscribing. I'll do a preview tomorrow, and I will go live on my channel at 7 o'clock Thursday night to remind everybody to come on over at 7:30 on Dee's channel. And again, they're selling whatever they're selling. I'm selling home for the holidays.
Heather, no need to invite Beanie and I. We're going to go do a clam bake separately. We're going to go source clams and have a bake.
I thought you guys were waxing.
That will be in Pittsburgh.
That's boys' night out. I'm not going to any Pittsburgh.
Well, you have to film.
What?
Right. Is this over? Is intermission over?
No, it's time for you to make an announcement. I've already done my announcing.
I am not pregnant.
What? Who said you were? You don't have an announcement to make?
I had a scare. I thought I was, but I'm not. So there's my announcement.
Well, I have another announcement. If
are we going to announce each other?
Well, you don't have. I just invited you to make an announcement. You didn't have one except being pregnant.
I'm not pregnant.
May I make another announcement?
Please do.
Thank you. My second announcement is as soon as David and I shut this live down tonight, I've got a video that goes live because it was supposed to go live earlier, but it took a long time for it to do what it does. So please, if you're staying up tonight, you got nothing else to do, when the live sale is over, you're going to see a notification, and it's me with a video. And in that video, you're going to like it because I'm going to show you something fantastic on my table. And
wait, it could be his head cropped on Burt Reynolds.
It could be. And, clock, would you be quiet? You're 5 minutes late. And in that video, I've actually asked you to help me and give me your opinion on something. We all love giving our opinions. I know I do.
Scott loves your opinions. Please email him.
No.
All of your opinions.
That's not what I've meant. But anyway, in this, you'll see, watch the video, and you can look at it, and you can all tell me what you think. Now, David, will you say something? Will you announce something?
I have these. I'm going to be trimming nose hair later.
Yeah.
What are you holding? What is that?
You'll just have to wait and see. Oh.
Let me do a show and tell since you're holding that.
Do we have time?
This is not being sold tonight.
Ooh.
That is not being sold. But, yeah, that's old.
It is. Where'd you get that?
At Round Top. I forgot all about it.
Is that a candlestick or the bottom to an oil lamp?
I believe it's a candlestick. Look how deep that is.
Yeah.
But
that really
could be sandwich.
That really reminds me of a pressed glass base to an oil lamp. That's beautiful.
Isn't that gorgeous? Anyway, okay.
My stomach just growled. Oh boy, I could murder a hamburger right now.
A hamburger?
Why not?
I've been wanting snapper in the worst way.
The fish?
Yes. We definitely moved out to a place that has an older crowd because everything, including last night, shuts down at 9 o'clock. We went to a restaurant and said, I'm sorry, we can't seat you. It's 8:45 and the kitchen is closed.
Heidi, I know. I'm sorry. Heidi, I know that. I saw your message. That's because I'll write to you. I saw that. We're good. Don't worry. I got it straight. I'll write to you. They on the harp plates. I know where they are. So I'll write to you. I'll straighten it out for you.
I never do this. I'm going to start doing this more often.
What? Button your top button?
Yeah, look how it frames my neck nicely.
Okay, Heidi. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I don't know. We it's been nice on the east. Haven't turned any air conditioning on yet, and here it is. We're all the way up into what is it? June? Good.
Ours has been on for a month and a half.
Wow. Haven't needed it here.
Don't know.
Have not needed it here. I'm happy about that. You want to get back?
This house is so well insulated. The bill is like nothing. Last month's bill was nothing. So
Really?
yeah, it's not bad.
For air conditioning?
Yeah, this house is very well insulated. Just think when I get brand new windows, not that we need them, but when we do, it's really going to come down. The windows aren't that old, but take advantage of that new technology. It will save you bundles. Well, I mean, never mind. This isn't this old house. Sorry.
Well, shall we get back to the selling?
Let's do.
And before we do, we've got 323 people to give a round of applause to.
I'll do the golf clap.
I'll do the Nancy Pelosi. Remember that?
I'll do the gator chomp.
Okay.
What is this? What is this? I don't know. I don't even know what this is. I saw a man on a bus doing this before.
And did you get off in a hurry?
I got off at the next stop. I didn't know whether he was going to pull out a gun. The next stop, who knows? I left. I don't know what he was doing.
Well, let's move along.
Let me do this. So I have started. I don't have a fear of getting old. I have a fear of getting where I can't move joints, right? Where I've got a spiral staircase now. We don't plan here to be 30 years, but I mean, for now, I can move. I umpire. I stay active. Look at this tan. I mean, come on. Anyway, so I've started old man Tai Chi exercises. So I'm actually going to do a video of me going through some of these exercises. And I'll tell you what, the first time I thought, really, this is a workout? The next day, I felt, little movements like wrist movements in a certain stance. I was sore the next day, mildly sore, but I could realize my body used muscles it wasn't used to for those 30-second or 1-minute exercises of these repetitive movements that are super low impact. But 3 weeks in, depending on the day, you get 2 workouts a week or sometimes 3 workouts a week if it falls on a Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday, and with various days of rest. But if y'all want to start moving around and just doing low impact stuff, I'm going to embed a little link or something of what I'm doing. Didn't cost a lot of money, but I'll do a video. It's neat.
Oh, nice.
My fear is where I can't move at some point, and I want to keep the joints lubed and moving around. And I don't have time. I'm not going to join a membership or do it. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but we have the house. I work from home. Certainly, I can carve out 10 minutes to 15 minutes of my day to do a workout every 2 to 3 days.
That's great. You probably feel.
I'll do a little video.
Okay.
I think y'all will like it. It's neat. I think Tammy was trying to film me because she thinks I look ridiculous, but I'm going to shoot a video. It doesn't take much, and I may do some of it wrong because you got to get used to. I don't know what's going on, so you have to kind of watch the video and try to mimic and everything. But anyway, I don't know what got me off on that. But
since you do the sock daily, why don't you do one in just like, tank top, boxer shorts, the socks? I mean, that will really, that will get it. That will probably really, just a suggestion.
I get it. I hear you loud and clear. Let me write this down. Scott wants to see me in boxers. Okay.
Yeah.
I wrote it down.
Yeah.
Thanks for the idea.
Yeah. Actually, I think I have a mayonnaise bowl I'd like to sell in a minute. Let's
In
make
a
you
hot
big.
minute.
What?
In a hot minute.
It's your turn.
Is it?
It is.
Okay, let's go.
Get with it.
I'll do
No.
a quick refresh just in case there's a lag. Live chat. This is going to start at, let's stay with that same pattern, shall we? This is starting at 20. It's a tidbit tray. I'm not trying to compete. We find these and we love these. But
Yeah.
this is the same pattern as the glasses that were just purchased.
Nice.
So you have the banded rings pattern. This is all clear, and the only difference is where you had the silver banding on top, you have gold on the rim here, but there's not as much on there. You can see somewhere, if you follow along this edge, let me put it against my shirt since it's darker. Some of the banding is gone, which kind of works out perfectly because not to be mismatchy, you can wear gold and silver. You'll have a limited gold banding on this with a very nice silver banding on this, but the same pattern if you're collecting this pattern.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. I don't know if Valerie was collecting this pattern. I know she said she had other glasses with this, but this would be a nice little snack tray if you were serving with those glasses or putting your peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on here. Remove the crust, please. Or if you make mint juleps in your glass and then put your cheese sandwiches on here. I don't know. But a beautiful piece of glass nonetheless. I don't know if there are any bids.
I don't.
And if not, we will do the hard stop. And I'll throw my own sandwiches on there.
Okay.
Okay.
Bring that back at the end of the night. All right, next up, I have a beautiful pair of candlesticks, which will start at $30. They're 9.5 inches tall. Oh, I love these. I'll hold them both up, but then I'll model them for you. I've got to back up. They are chip-free, crack-free, very high-quality, fire-polished glass, heavy, almost like crystal. Beautiful quality, really high Z quality glass, in my opinion. 9.5 inches tall, chip-free, crack-free. Let me put one down and show you the amount of detail on these. A beautiful square top, beautiful square bottoms. There is wheel cutting underneath here, like a laurel all around. See that? And then up and down the stick, you have a plain panel. And then more of this floral. This is all cut on a wheel. They're unsigned. They are of the quality and the age of something that would have been made by the Imperial Glass Company, the Westmoreland Glass Company, even McKee. There are plenty of glass companies who would have made sticks like this. You're talking about after the turn of the century, but before the 30s, even up into the early 30s, I should say. Very nice, fire polished. I love how substantial the base is with this circular laurel cutting here. The light dances off of these. I'm trying to handle them. I just hate putting fingerprints on them, but there they are. These are beautiful candlesticks. They're antique. And they're 9.5 inches tall. Any questions, comments on them? You know, it's funny. I'll count it down in a second. But when I find something like this in a thrift shop, I always go. I pick one up. I try not to look too closely, and I do. First thing I do is this. Please, no, 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 no chips. Whoo! Put it down. You pick up the second one. No, 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 no. Then you look at the bowl. Rats! The bowls are cracked. Not on these. The candles didn't burn down, but have you done that, David? You know, you find a piece of glass and you go, "Ooh!" and then there's that chip.
Yeah. Early on, when I was strictly collecting, the chip didn't bother me if I loved them that much.
Yeah, I understand.
Then once I've procured what I wanted, and then helping Tammy procure stuff to sell, then I got real picky. And Tammy's like, "Well, what's wrong with those?" I'm like, "Chip, crack." Oh, I didn't see it. Yeah, I mean, no. Why would you pass on something? There are some things that are just so old and so unique. You just got to get it and share it. But yeah, I mean, cracks and chips are a bummer.
Well, my feeling is not all damage is created equally, and that's true. The market is more forgiving with damage on certain things than others.
Right.
So if there was a small flea bite, you know, yeah, I obviously would have still gotten these, but it's just lovely to have something in absolute wonderful condition, and you don't have to say they're great, except there's a flea bite here, a flea bite here, you know. So I try so hard not to find, you know, damaged pieces. But I have lots of things here that have a little chip or a crack. 10. What's the high bid? 35. 10.
We're at 35, yeah.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it.
Does Tam Tam know what? What are y'all talking about?
They ain't supposed to be gossiping in this. They supposed to be.
What are they? I don't know. What are they saying? Jenny Mac is your high bid at 46.
Does Jenny? Okay.
Jenny with 2 N's.
Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, everyone.
Jenny, I know what love is. Let me show you just an example, Scott, before I start on the next thing. So,
Yeah.
my new love right now are antique. I have nothing to do with tobacco. Antique tobacco jars.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm going to limit myself to 5. I've found 2.
I love them.
Look at that. Now, there's not damage to the glass itself, but you're going to find with these light metal lids of various finishes.
What's your start?
No. I'm not selling these. I'm just showing an example.
Okay.
See, you can live with a little ding like this, right? You can live with that.
Absolutely.
This jar, again, very old glass. This is all like Victorian, early Edwardian, and I can live with straw marks. Of course, you can live with it. Where Gramps or Dad dinged this thing and dropped it. I mean, who cares? For me, I don't care. To me, it's lived a life.
By the way, I see the gift alert. Don't everybody freak out. I saw it. So I got that. That was very kind. I see it. It was a gift alert, and I see it, and that was very kind, and I got it. Thank you, David. Sorry for letting me interrupt.
No, it's okay.
If I didn't throw that out, everybody.
You can live with some damage. So yeah, like you said, some you can forgive. Others, there's just no way you can't resell anything like that. So
yeah.
Okay, my next. Okay, we got the gift alert. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. I got
that was very kind of you.
Got it. Thank you so much.
Let's see. That was a no. Let's do this very cool, and I have to reach behind me. My apologies. This is a book of travel posters, and the start is $25.
It's in there.
Now, these are not the actual posters, obviously, but a book of the posters by an author by the name of Hillier, and the book itself is 16 and a quarter by 11 and a half. And why? Because they want to give you examples of these travel posters. So there's the cover. Here's a London's tramway poster on the back. Beautiful examples of these posters. I was going to start on this kick back at the old house of finding some of these and framing them. I don't know where I would have put them, but these are great examples of these travel posters. And it gives a lot of the history of the advertisements. I'm just going to thumb through a few of these. You get an idea. Very fun book to have. This goes from Deco, of course. Look at this. Just wonderful examples. I would hate the thought of someone grabbing this to do junk journaling. I mean, I get it. People junk journal. I would hate to see that happen, but I would leave the book intact and maybe keep a nice little display of one of these posters sitting out on the coffee table for a week and then flip the page and enjoy it. Look at those two chaps and their horses. Maybe we should make that a promo. I ought to take a picture of that before this sells. And let me find another very cool example.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Look at this deck of the Orient Line cruises. Very simple. I mean, you're on the shore and you see the ship and you're like, man, where are they going?
I love that.
Just wonderful deco. Here's a lovely deco in black and white. Okay, I will count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and I'll end it on this. Show this one. 2, and 1. And we'll wait for the stop. I don't even know if there's any bids. I may have been counting up for nothing.
No, there is one.
Okay, so wait for the stop. There is one bid. Monica Williams. Thank you, Monica. Wonderful. Okay. Cool book.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I do have a mayonnaise set. Ugh. Come here to me, mayonnaise set. Now, this just is so autumnal, including my shirt. I don't,
What are you going to do in this economy?
What are you going to do? Look. $30. No chips, no cracks. Really excellent condition. And it's all there. Underpants, bowl, and spoon. This particular set, this may be your speed and it may not be, but it's got the original decals on it from the factory. That's the way they made it. So when you look at the back side of it, you see the back of the decal. 85% of the decals are there. It's hard to see it. But that's the underplate. There's the mayo. And anyone, and the matching, it's exactly the way they came. How often do I walk into any store and find them together? Not usually.
Not often.
One of my hobbies is bringing together cheese and cracker sets and mayonnaise sets. Maybe one day when I retire, that's what I'll do for a living. This would be circa 1925 to 1935. Beautiful fire polished glass. There's the underplate, the mayonnaise bowl, and the spoon. And it is chip free and crack free. And the thing is that these would come out of the decorating room sometimes clear amber, no gilding. This was all, they all decided how they would do this in the decorating rooms of the glass companies that manufactured it. Alimonte has the high bid of 32. Gosh. Anyway, 10. Should I count it down? I think so. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Now, the funny thing is, I should have said this in advance. Holding it up, I don't like the way you see the decal, but when this is down on the table, you don't see it that way. You know, you're not, in other words, to see the back side of the decal, you would have to get on the floor and get it table. When it's on the table, you're looking down on it, and it's never up at eye length like that. It's too late for me to tell you that because the stop is already in. But when I first got it, I thought, ooh, I don't like that I can see, you know, it's pretty on the inside, but I don't like that. But you just literally, when it's on the table and you look down, it's beautiful. I should have told you that.
I didn't want to interrupt you, but your winner is Christina Campbell at $39. I felt bad for saying that.
Why?
I feel a little guilty, like I cut you off. But I didn't mean to. I just want to let you know who the winner was.
Yes, David. Yes, yes.
I just wanted you to know who the winner was.
Are you just trying to drive me to the store, Miss Daisy? So thank you. Let's go to the next item. It's 9:30, and we have a few things left to sell. Christina, thank you. And thank you, everyone who placed bids on that. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just love that. I love that we are saving these cheese and cracker sets, these mayonnaise sets. You're keeping them. You're using them. I'm so happy about that.
Use them. Yes, use them.
You are welcome, Christina. Thank you.
Oh, why am I on the screen?
Because it's your turn.
My start is $25. It's my last, for now, black glass base.
Yes.
This is too large for the blue console, but just to give you an idea of how these colors look on these bases. Now, this is too big for this one, but
yep.
Look how that pops. I mean, greens, blues, yellows, you name it. You know, it looks really good on here. The ambers look great. Greens, my favorite is green on a black base. If you're going to use this, just so you know, the footing that would fit in here would have to be 4 inches. The insert is only 4 inches, and the base in of itself on the widest part, it's 3-footed, is 6.5 inches wide on the bottom, but your insert is 4 inches. You know, like I said, you don't want to go too small
Yeah.
because it just doesn't look right. So this is going to be for a larger vase. And yeah. I have one in my, well, I say collection. I have a on one of the built-ins black glass aligned. There's one vase sitting on top of a smaller one, and then in my office I have a small black vase where a emerald green draped lady is sitting on the base. So that green, she pops because she's that satin green with the black base. But to each their own. You put black on black, blue on black, amber on black, yellow on black. Ooh, some a yellow, anything high C, but man, pink high C on this would look skin-tastic.
Oh, it certainly would.
I mean, all high C, my favorite glass. I don't know why I don't collect it. I think I'm afraid to just because if I start on high C, I won't stop. If I know if I start on high C, I will not stop. It is that gorgeous. It is so beautiful. I know I won't stop. I'll just keep buying it.
Your high bid is $30, Karen Taylor.
Okay. Okay.
I think.
I will count this down. 10. Pick these up. These are hard to find. Ask Scott. These are super hard to find. Every now and then you'll get on a kick where you'll find 2 or 3, but that may be in a year. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Look at yourself. 3, 2, and 1. And we'll wait for the stop. Thank you, everyone, for putting up with me tonight. I deeply, deeply appreciate it. I did not inhale, but I certainly did swallow.
Well, I think Karen Taylor is your winner at 40. And if I am mistaken, one of our lovely moderators will correct me.
Karen Taylor. Wonderful.
Starting at $15 is a chip-free, crack-free Hall, Hall, superior quality pottery, poppy baking dish for the oven. It measures 3.5 by 7.5. 10, 9, and no, I'm kidding. But that's really all I can say. I mean, what else can you say? That's it. There it is. I love the poppy. This, in the 40s. There's the Hall, superior quality on the bottom. Yeah. And so you can bake in this. There's the lid with a little hole so the steam can come out. Poppy's on the lid. It has a silver band or a platinum band. Just don't stick it in the microwave. And it starts at whatever I told you. What did I tell you?
15.
Okay.
You have your opening bid. Now Sherry Craddock is in at 20.
And it again measures 3.5 tall by 7.5. If you love this, you can collect everything. And you know what? I've thought, but I said, no, back off. I thought about collecting everything I could in this and then redecorating the kitchen just in the autumn season. And I said, look, you're going far too far. Okay. Just.
You told yourself to slow your roll.
You don't need to start collecting another pattern. Me.
Scott, that just shows while we're waiting on bids, that just shows you the maturity. Okay, let me just interject here that I'm so proud of you. It shows your maturity, how you put thought into everything, and that you're just not willy-nilly about how you're going to go about decorating and when you just don't have the room. So kudos to you, young man. Kudos to you.
I just don't want the floor to cave into the basement and then the ceiling to cave in on me. They'll never find me. So we'll count it. But it is really pretty. And you can use this. Again, chip-free, crack-free. Thank you, David. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. And if this is something that folks collect, I'll keep finding them for you. Mixing bowls, everything. You find everything in there. And it's hard wearing American. It's good stuff.
Sherry Craddock is your winner at 25.
Thank you,
Yep.
Sherry. Sherry, I appreciate that. 2 boxes were placed in the mail for you at the beginning of the week. So be patient, everybody, with shipping. I just want to remind everybody that there at some point, and we did read this. This isn't like gossip. This was actually announced by the post office. If you live more than a certain radius away from a distribution center, you're going to wait. And that's just the way that the post office did announce that. For whatever reason, shortages or this or that, it's taking longer for packages to get from distribution centers to wherever you are. So I think I heard that on the radio.
Fake news.
David's turn.
Is it?
Yeah. You're welcome.
What do I have left?
Oh, you've got...
Oh, I know what it is. It's behind me. That's why I don't see it. It's a duck. Damn, we're ducks. It's a doorstop. Ready for your library, your living room, your office. Who doesn't like a heavy doorstop? Matter of fact, I need one for our laundry room. That one likes to float closed halfway. This is starting at $30 for this handsome mallard. And he's got some weight. He's going to do his job. He's going to stop some doors.
Better than stopping one with your forehead. I've done that.
Don't do that, Scott. It's bad for your health.
Yeah.
This bird stands just over, and I mean just over 9 inches, maybe 9 1/8. And it at the base, it's 7 1/4. 9 1/8 tall, 7 1/4. Who made up the casting for 9 1/8? It can't be 9. We've got to go 9 1/8, Frank. You got it, boss. 9 1/8 it is.
That's funny.
But let me give you the detail. He's a handsome duck. I mean, going back, and we're out there in the cattails, and I didn't get that duck I wanted to get, and I got there too early. Ran out of gas going home. Only brought home 2 mallards.
Is that all?
I was trying to get 8. I was trying to get my limit. Didn't get my limit. I only got 2. Damn near shot Johnny in the butt, but I didn't.
Yeah, but didn't you run into Tina Yothers when you were out there?
Tina Yothers. I'll tell you what.
I had to slip her in there. I don't know why I had to do the Southern accent, but you started it.
I don't know, but Tina Yothers or a chicken fried steak. I think I would go with the chicken fried steak.
I think I would too. You have a bid from Terry Trahan at $32.
Let me show you the detail again. Thank you, Terry. This will go in Terry's hunting room if he gets us in the hunting wing.
Wow, whatever that was.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Look, it's a swan now. 3, 2, and 1. We'll wait for that stop. I don't know if KP's talking about Scott's Southern accent or my Southern accent. But I mean, I could go Texan. I could probably get close to. I could probably get close to a certain Texan from Uvalde, Texas, who happened to go to school in Austin for theater. All right. Or I could go Buford T. Justice, Texan, but I may not.
Well,
Who's
I
my
want to.
winner? Do we have a stop?
Yes, it went. I put it in there. I want to teach you how to do Delaware Valley accent. I think it's Sandra. Let me hit refresh.
I'll do a quick refresh.
I did it too. I did it as well. Sandra Garcia is $35 before the stop. I don't know if there's anything before that or not.
Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Sandra, so much. I appreciate it. And Sandra's my winner. Okay. What accents? What squiggly eye?
I have a 10, and I'm really selling it as a decorative piece rather than something that you're going to want to use. And I'll tell you why, but it's up to you. It starts at $12 and it measures 9 by 7. This goes back. Now, the reason why I say I'm just selling it, sort of as a decorative thing is that the inside is pretty rusty. Of course, I know you can clean it. Of course, I know you can paint it, put contact paper in it. We all know that. It is hard to get the lid off and on this. So if you were thinking to put tea bags in it, you'll be annoyed because you're going to have to do something to the inside and then the lid doesn't come off easily. Look at me tearing my stuff down, but I'm being honest with you. Those holes in the top are not original. Someone poked those holes in there to let some air through, but it's kind of a basket weave. It's not, it's old, and I'll let you see the bottom of it. Loose Wiles Biscuit Company, bakers of Sunshine Biscuits, address New York, New York. So there's the bottom of it. I think it's Depression era. It has a really good, I didn't give you the start of $12. I thought I did. I'm sorry about that if I didn't. I apologize, but it starts at 12. And it is a, it's all tin, and it has a handle, and I would say that it's probably from the 30s. I like it. Be pretty in a kitchen as a decoration on top of a Hoosier cabinet or something like that. Lose Wiles Biscuit Company. I'm probably saying that wrong. But it has a very Depression look to it. And I'll count the basket down. I don't know if there's any. I didn't see any. There were no bids. If there aren't any, we won't. What?
Well, let's give them a second.
What do you mean be nicer to yourself? I don't understand. Scott, I was going to say be nicer to yourself. What do you mean?
Well, you have a opening bid from Jenny Mac at 12. Robert matches the bid at 12. So Jenny Mac has the opening bid.
Okay. Then I will count it down. You were tearing yourself. I wasn't tearing myself down. I was giving you an honest description of this, right? Did you hear me tear myself down? I guess
No.
I guess maybe we're hearing things differently. I was giving you an honest, I try to be as honest as I can about what I'm selling to you. And I just want you to know that it's rusty inside and it's hard to get the lid off. So
Scott was doing his best Antiques Roadshow.
Yeah, I wasn't tearing myself down, Annie. I have very high self-esteem, probably too high. But thank you for being sweet enough to not want me to.
I would agree it's too high.
Oh, my self-esteem or what I'm asking about?
What are we talking about? We're talking about tacos or insurance?
I don't know, but we'll count this down.
I need more drink. That's what I need.
Oh, do you? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Hold your ears. I warned you. Okay, the basket, the 1930s tin basket thing. Insurance?
Insurance.
I don't know. That's why I don't read the chat, because people talk to each other, and then I'm like, what? What is insurance?
Well, Scott, let's see if I can do a Raleigh, North Carolina accent. And I believe I was quoting a piece of an insurance commercial where they talk about tacos and insurance. So I just interjected that, and someone caught that. They caught it like a bass in a still water.
Well, anyway, that 10 goes to back in the day fines at 26.
That would be correct.
Back in the day fines at 26. You know what? Back in the day fines. Hold on. Back in the day. Yeah. Okay. At 26. Okay. It's Robert. Robert, we said earlier, we are so thrilled that you are going to have a faster recovery than you thought. Oh, we're so thrilled about that. And if you came in late, Robert had surgery, and instead of having to have a stent or a replacement, the doctor fixed the valve, so he'll have a much faster recovery time.
Modern medicine. Oh, where did Scott go?
It's You's turn. It's your turn.
Well, I only have items that did not sell.
Oh, okay. Well, do it.
So let's go. We'll take turn. I don't know if you didn't. So we'll start with this start is $15.
Okay.
If you're gonna, are you continuing to do the start?
No, I'm gonna do it, but I've got 2 items that I haven't shown, so we'll come back when you. That's fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Piece of pottery. It's a paperweight. Like when you come across a piece of pottery, like you have no earthly idea, and it's small.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got some weight. It's going to be a paperweight. So this is a paperweight. It is signed. I don't know the signature for that. It's two fronds. It looks like palm fronds or 2 trees. It's a lovely glaze. A nice swirl. Looks like a snail. Beautiful paperweight.
And just go ahead and show all of your stuff, David, that didn't sell. And then,
well, this one, we did a start. So anyway.
Okay, I'm sorry.
15. Well, let's see. Yeah, the other one's a different price. So
okay.
I'll let people look at this. Give it a once over. I'll start at 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then the next item.
Oh, okay. Do I need to put a stop in for that? Ouch.
I've got it. There we go. Okay. The next item is 20. Oh, that's okay. I'll do the start for 20. And
he doesn't like the way I do it.
That's okay. It's that way we just keep on time. This was the Tidbit tray. Banded ring pattern.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice piece.
It's a nice piece.
And it's this big, and I can wear it as a hat.
Yeah, you love putting stuff on your head.
10, 9, 8.
Here he goes again.
7, 6, 5. My hair is on point tonight. I groomed for Scott today. Scott's my boy. You know Scott's my boy. I should put my surfer hat on. Put my surf shop hat on. 5, 4, 3. Tidbit tray. 3, 2, 1.
1.
Scott and I are gonna have a party after this show is over.
I'm not
going to film the after party.
Are you putting your own stop in, or am I doing it?
I don't know. There's a stop.
Boy, you changing things up, and look what he's doing.
Boy,
we were fine. The last 10 minutes.
You see a boy, give him $1.
Look what you did in the last 10 minutes. You had to change all the directions. In the last 10 minutes, you had to change what we were doing. Now I'm going to get my Delaware Valley accent. When I get mad, I start talking Delaware Valley. I'm not mad.
He's not mad. He's glad.
Dogs get mad. People get angry. My English teacher taught me that. Would you like some milk glass fish? Because I've got 7 of them made by Glass Bake. 7 of them. They're not chipped, and they start at $20. Glass Bake. You can cook fish in this.
What?
It's Glass Bake. You can put it in the oven. Put it in the oven. It's really good when you get down to shore and you want to have some coleslaw and a piece of flounder. You just put it in the oven, before you get in the ocean. But look, so it's a fishy fish. Here's the Glass Bake by McKee. You see it back there? Right there, Glass Bake. And these are individual. Wouldn't that be great? You bake your flounder. I guess you can actually bake in these because it's Glass Bake. Yeah. What would everybody put in it? Some crab imperial? What kind of seafood things do you bake? Not baked Alaska. That's dessert. But what could you do? What would you put in there? Broil some shrimp? I don't know. But that's what they are.
Scampi.
Yeah, some flounder. I saw a picture of my cousin, when I was down ashore. I just got back. We didn't get much. There wasn't a whole lot of sun. It doesn't matter. We still getting it out on the if it was overcast and that kind of thing.
How about some nice salmon?
Yeah. Look at his little face. See that right there? He's smiling because he didn't bite the hook.
But he's going in the oven.
And are there any bids? Patsy McCarthy.
Pardon me? Excuse me?
Patty. Very hearty. Patsy McCarthy. I'm not even drinking. That's Coke.
Sure is.
Patsy McCarthy has a bid of $20 on these. But I love these to serve the fish in or cook.
If there's one damn fish I would love to get, it's a milk glass damn fish. And
Well,
you've got 7 of them.
Well, there they are. And I think it's the neatest way to serve a fish dinner this summer. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay.
Okay, 1. Okay, that's it. And I got one more thing that you ain't seen yet, and it's got damage. But not all damage is created equally, and I bought it anyway because this damage is easy to fix. But who gets the fishy fish?
Ooh. Let me refresh. We had a late bid. We had a flurry. Gina Mackey. Pew, 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 pew. She snipes it at $35. Gina Mackey.
Thank you, Gina. Thank you, everyone who placed bids on those.
That's Gina with a G and Mackey with 1K.
Yeah, thank you, Gina. I've got you. I had never seen these before. This is the first time I saw these. Is the first time just now. I don't know. Have you guys? I didn't even know that these existed, these little fish. I love it. You just learn new things every day, and you'll never learn it all. And that's one of the things I love about lifelong learning in this business. It will really keep your mind going. Okay. You know what that is. What's the issue? Is back here on his little hiney. Our 2 little chips, fine. Everybody knows what to do with those. Other than that, he's great. And he's for a man's dresser, or that's what it was designed for then. Do whatever you want with it now. But it's a caddy, right, David? And it starts at $19.
He is a caddy.
Right. It's starting at $19. It's great, but way back here where David, and I did not know this, so David taught me that this is where there was a brush that went in here, and he says they're almost always missing. So you know what? Ink pen, the man's wallet, his wedding ring, that is not where you stick a pipe.
Now, Scott, that's where you would put your signet ring. You never take off your wedding ring. Okay?
Even when you...
Never. When you what? Dot, dot,
So
dot.
this is and there. What is it? Who made it? I don't know which. I don't remember. American Bisque. I don't know. Do you know who made it? I don't know. It's not marked. What is that? Oh, they're very thorough with it in the design department, aren't they? What is that? Never mind. Oh, that's his tail.
Yeah, you needed the recess for the brush.
Huh? No bids. Okay, hard stop. We're done. Anybody? What?
We have after bids for the glass bake fish. You have bidders trying to buy from the bidders.
Well, those fish are already sold
Jenny Mac has a bid at 25.
for this.
Yes, for that. No hard stop yet.
Right, Jenny?
Count it down.
All right. Wait a minute. 10,
9,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. That's it. Remember, I've got a video that drops as soon as this live sale is over, and I want you to watch it because I think it's fun. I got a couple of really neat things in that video, and I need your help on a picture frame or your opinions.
Wonderful.
Did it stop?
Yeah, we have your stop. So you have Jenny Mac 25 for your caddy. I am obsessed with these frames.
Jenny, thank you. Are you still selling? Or are you finished?
No, I'm done. I am done. I'm finished.
Okay. Hold on. Jenny, thank you. I didn't get a chance to say so. Jenny, thank you. I appreciate that. So we're finished. Yeah, that's a beautiful frame, David. I love it. It's got all the leaves on it and everything.
Finish. I thought I was Danish. The Adirondack. What's cool about this? They wrote on the back. I wish I could read it. Someone scratched it.
You mean like a previous owner?
Yeah.
Okay, I will bring some I will write down decanter.
Decanter. Ooh. Write it down. Tam, since you're in the chat, you could bring me another drink. That would be nice. That would be wonderful.
Karen, thank you for putting that reminder in there. I appreciate that as well.
Kind of like when I refresh your ice during a sale. You know, I just come in and refresh your ice. Or bring you more wine.
So, I will see everyone next live Thursday night on Dee's channel, The Thrill of the Thrift. It starts at 7:30. I'm going to do a preview video tomorrow, which I'll upload sometime tomorrow, so you can see what I'm selling. My theme is home for the holidays. I don't think, and let's see, yeah. And then
yes, we'll be at Dee's channel, Dee's house. We're bringing extra toilet paper.
I can see why you would need it. Thank you, everyone. We love doing Two Chaps. It's great. We still have 289 folks here tonight, and I'm so glad that everyone is here. We had good news for some with some health issues. Please keep Michael in your prayers, who is facing some surgery with some pulled muscles and things. And anyone else who's going through any type of anything, you're not in it alone. David, tell Tammy I said hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
I'm bringing him his ice drink.
Is there anything else we need to do tonight?
Look at this magic.
That is magic.
Thank you.
I want him drunk.
Oh no.
He's going to need to be if you don't take a shower after house cleaning all day in your pajamas. I wouldn't get in that bed with you.
Yeah, you would.
It hasn't
Well,
come
by
to that.
by golly, it smells like something died up in here in this.
It hasn't
this
come to that
house.
yet, has it?
That's your upper lip with all that hair.
Well, I say my who says I say other than cartoon characters?
Well, I says.
Except roosters that are cartoons that talk. I say. Tam has infiltrated the curiosity shop.
She did.
Okay, we're having way too much fun.
Good night, everyone, and we'll see you soon.
On your way out, hit a thumbs up under his video. Put a comment.
And please watch my video. Within 1 minute of turning this off, I got a new video that comes out, and I want you to see what's on my dining room table.
Man in Hot Self Grooms has new video.
Can I give them a hint?
Sure.
I'm going to show you something in this video that came down in the family. I just got it this weekend. It was made by someone that I knew personally, and that person was born in the 1890s. And you're going to see in my video tonight, what could he possibly have that was made by somebody that he knew who was born in the 1890s, and he just got it this weekend. You're going to find out. I hope you'll watch. If not, go watch reruns of Matlack. I won't be offended.
I'm going to the channel right now.
To watch reruns of Matlack?
No, to watch your video.
Thank you. And watch my commercials. Please give me 2 cents per commercial. I need it. There's the clock. Good night. It's 5
Good night, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Goodbye.
Toodle oodle noodles.